Well, it's that time again. Let's walk in faith, talk about anime, and grow together. Welcome to Reb's Otaku Talk. Hey Otaku fam, welcome back to Reb's Otaku Talk, the podcast where faith and fandom collide. I'm your host Reb, and joining me are my co-host K2.
Howdy, howdy.
Raver Mom.
Hello.
Techs-Mechs.
Buenas tardes.
And this time joining us without sneaking in on the episode is Suki.
Hi.
This is Season 3, The Character of Characters, and this season we'll be taking a deep dive into the hearts, minds, and moral journeys of some of the most unforgettable characters in anime. This season we're going beyond the battles, beyond the art, and beyond the hype. We're breaking down what truly makes a character compelling, their choices, their struggles, their growth, and what their stories can teach us about purpose, identity, and perseverance. From heroes to villains, side characters to legends, we'll explore how character shapes their story and how it can shape ours. So power up, press play, and get ready, because this is Reb's Otaku Talk. Let's get started. In today's episode, we are going to talk about Yuki from Afterlost and the character that defines her. Yuki is the central heroine of Afterlost, a quiet and compassionate young woman who is the only known survivor of the mysterious disappearance of an entire city known as Lost. Possessing unexplained supernatural powers and burdened by the tragedy of losing her home and her family, she sets out with the courier Takuya to uncover the truth behind the catastrophe after receiving a message believed to be from her missing father. Although shy and emotional, fragile at first, Yuki gradually becomes more determined and courageous as she faces dangerous enemies, hidden conspiracies, and the painful secrets surrounding Lost. Her kindness, resilience, and unwavering hope makes her the emotional heart of the series, driving the story's themes of loss, trust, and the search for truth. Now, this is the first time that we have talked about this anime. It's the first time I think all of us have watched this anime. What do you think of it? Who wants to start this off?
I actually want to tell people, that it's not the sequel to the TV real life show Lost. Okay, I was totally bummed out. There was no plane crash. There's no island. I was totally bummed out.
Sorry.
Because it wasn't literally made after Lost.
Yeah, it was like totally like just trying to name grab,
Yeah, no. Lost was made after the JRPG for Android and Apple phones, so it's for mobile devices. It was like a very base version of Final Fantasy.
If you haven't played it, don't you have a phone, bro?
They stopped. They took the game off in 2021.
Oh, that does not bode well.
You can't play it. So.
Oh, okay.
So now that we know that you were disappointed that it wasn't based after the TV show Lost, what did you think about it?
It's one of the shows of all time. That's how I heard someone say. It's just one of the shows of all time. It's at time I do really enjoy. Okay, so for me, if the first episode's got to hook you,
Yeah.
My wife's a little different. She's like, give it a couple to really see what it's about. No, the first one, that's all you get from me. Like it's gotta just hook you, and it kind of did. It had espionage elements. It had explosions and guns and action and a mysterious main character. The pair are really both mysterious.
Cliffhangers.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions. That's what you want. But then it kind of became kind of like this. It's kind of like a slow burn, double agents and stuff like that going on. Yeah. It's not one of my top ones, I would say, but I am glad I watched it.
Yeah, I know that whenever you texted me one day, what did you call it?
A slog.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in like an endurance battle with this thing. Like,
Yeah, me too.
don't watch it while after work when you're like passing out. You will pass out.
Yeah, no,
No.
You sent me that. I was like, Raver Mom, I don't think he likes it. But it's nice to hear you liked it.
I'm glad I watched it.
It was the fact that you just were watching it at the wrong time.
Yeah. You can't be tired. You know,
No.
It's got to be first thing in the morning, kind of like when you knock out your push-ups. You know, just get it out, give it over with when you're full.
Just pause your Dragon Ball Z and your inspiration to keep working out and watch Afterlost after your push-ups.
That's a great excuse. Yeah. You should watch Afterlost instead of working out. You know? Just right after the next episode. Don't worry.
It's only 12 episodes long, 24 minutes an episode. You can do it. Shoke, too, what'd you think of Afterlost?
I kind of have to agree with Techs-Mechs. The first 2 episodes kind of hooked me, but then after that, I kind of got lost on it, and to me, it just became boring.
Did you get Afterlost?
Yeah. I mean, one of the kickers for me is they didn't even have like a good name for like the bad guys. Like they literally just call it the agency.
Yeah.
Like that. Like at least to me, that's how you know you don't have a good story when your villains can't even have a good name.
Well, you can only get away with that if it's in the United States, because everyone knows who the agency is.
Yeah, but
not
I
in
mean,
Japan.
at least put like a couple letters of an alphabet in it or something.
Yeah.
They were from a different universe. Do you think that's part of the realism? If it was just an average anime, then yes, they would have been called like the Okie Dokie. Let's go on a Hokey Quest agency or something.
They were a travel agency the whole time.
Oh yeah, travel agency.
It's just interdimensional travel agency.
But that's the whole deal. They were interdimensional beings.
Yes.
Aliens.
No, just from a different universe.
Yeah.
Parallels.
If they were aliens, I think it would have been more interesting.
I agree. Yeah, I think
Like
if
they looked
were aliens,
normal the whole time, and then oh my gosh, they're like aliens.
Raver Mom, if not for you, we wouldn't be watching this. We wouldn't
I knew
watch
it
it,
was you.
period. So, what did you think about it?
I wish you wouldn't have said that. This is why I don't offer up ideas or of new things, because it's always a flop.
I liked it.
I actually didn't like it
Really?
in the end.
I didn't think you would.
I liked the beginning. I do agree. I think the beginning was amazing. The attention, like, grabbers were there. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I think you guys will like this. A few episodes in, it's still going strong. And then about episode 6, I think it was about 6, is when I was like, okay, this kind of is, like, I had way more questions than answers. And then on top of that, it was like, okay, I have more questions. And then I had more questions, and then more questions. And then finally got an episode with some answers, but then it was like, okay, that's a major letdown. And then the last episode, and then the last episode, it was like, seriously?
Yep.
Like, that's how you're going to end this entire thing? Like, it was like, ugh. Yeah, I was not happy.
I thought that it was my attention. I thought my attention span was eroding before me.
Yeah.
Before my very eyes. Like, am I really like? Are YouTube Shorts really killing me with my attention span? Because I couldn't. Sometimes I saw a character die, and then they're back, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, is this?
Oh yeah, like the one guy that was in the staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he randomly showed up, and I'm like, wait a minute, what did I miss?
And it watered down the deaths too. Like to me, it's like, oh, okay, they're really playing up the dramatic, like the deaths. You get stabbed, that's it for you. This is real stakes.
No, the agency kidnapped him, fixed him, and put him back in.
The build, I think, was amazing in the beginning, and then after a while, it kind of plateaued, and then it just kind of like that was it. Like,
I will say it got very anime at the end with all the supernatural, paranormal, and now it's like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Like I like this whole. Like, I'm a fan of like Inception and Interstellar. Who's not, right?
I love how they brought her dad in. I love how the head of the agency or whatever that was.
Welcome to the Matrix.
Or like the head of the bad guys.
Yeah.
Like I love how that whole thing kind of factored out. But it was like,
Where was this show at the whole time?
whenever it came to, okay, you have a choice to make. Okay. And then it fast forward there was no, like, it missed a whole little section, and then they didn't even know each other, and sorry, spoilers, I don't care. Like, it just, you know, like, it was this build, and then it just slapped you in the face.
Yep.
But I will say,
like,
because
I
you
was
know
very
what,
bummed.
I totally agree. I can't say, oh, everybody, if you're gonna start watching anime, go back and start like I did and watch Inuyasha. I know it's old now, so but something like this, if you've never seen, you know, you're like a preteen, maybe teenager, you know, you've never seen anime before, this might be something to like, oh, it's an art form, it's got a narrative. There's some edgier...
I would not recommend this to anyone.
Anyone?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Not even middle schoolers?
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish it was. See, this is something they could redo. By all means, you have my permission. Redo this one, because I feel like there is something there, like the idea is there, and they could do a lot with it. But like, I loved the brother sisters part of it. Yeah. Like, I thought that was awesome.
It was tragic.
The courier and Yuki, like, I felt like their partnership and their relationship was awesome. Like, all the different elements were great, but it's like, you know.
I wonder if the manga was different. Well, there was no manga.
It was a game.
And that explains a lot.
It literally, I read up on the storyline of the game, and literally the anime is a playthrough. There was even a point where whenever I was watching it yesterday, I finished watching it, today. There was a point in like the final three, like whenever they started falling down into Lost, where it's like, that is such a video game frame.
Video,
You can tell at that point, this is a video game.
Yep.
It's like, it literally, they just took the narrative of the video game and they made it into a 12-episode thing.
But I mean, even the end was that part when they're going into Lost. It's like, oh, now it's very anime now. Like, you're bending the rules of reality. There's supernatural. And it's like, it's two different things though. Like, there's like investigations and politics, and then all of a sudden, none of that ever really mattered. It was just this thing.
Yeah.
So, sadly.
So, Suki, what's your opinion?
I could say, like, I could see the beginning. The middle of it kind of, like everyone said, kind of bummed out. Very easy to sleep to. Definitely. I would not recommend it.
Recommend it? Gotcha.
Condemn it, yes.
Not gonna recommend.
Condemn it.
Damn it, yes.
Abandon it.
She's gonna recondemn it. Gotcha.
Recommend it. To, like, any younger people, like, just started. I mean, I'm still freshly new in anime myself, but this was...
It's not it.
Yeah. No. Like, the first few episodes, you can definitely tell, like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? Like, I'm a cliffhanger person. Like, I always, for me to watch more, I have to be on a cliffhanger. If not, it's done and over. So, I had to watch one more episode to even see if there's any spark left after the one episode that was really boring.
And
it did. It got really interesting, but by the time, like, when they fell into the Lost, it was like, I already know where this is gonna end. I'm done watching it. Like, you just know the ending, and I mean, it's okay. I would give it about a 5 out of 10. I'd rate it.
We're doing 10s?
We aren't rating yet.
We aren't rating yet.
He'll
But yeah,
tell you,
this season
but
we're doing it. No, were we doing it in 5 or 10?
Fives.
Fives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I would give it a 3 for doing 5s.
I will agree. If you're new to watching anime, I would not offer this one up as one, just because of the fact that I don't feel like it is a good representation of anime and all the great producers and writers.
There's no wonder. There's no magic.
Like,
I mean, the magic.
Like, I feel like this would turn somebody off.
Yeah.
Especially if you weren't into that that style.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be one to, like, have someone to keep going.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like telling them to watch Ghost in the Shell. First day, you're like, this is so
For
so
me,
beyond me.
For me, it was Attack on Titan. That almost completely turned.
That was
me
the
off.
first one.
No, I walked in on him watching it, on Rev watching it, and I was like, "What in the world is that?" Like,
Monsters.
it grossed me out. It just grossed me out.
Is that thing naked? No,
Yeah.
they don't have parts.
No.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
So
It's like the Walking Dead of anime.
But the live action has a running version of Techs-Mechs in it. So.
Oh my god.
now I don't know if I want to watch it.
It's the one that has a lot of steam. The one with the white hair.
Just think of them as fleshy mechs. That's all they are.
Oh my gosh, two
Yep.
burns.
Yep, be flesh mechs.
I couldn't get through Eureka 7 to see any of that, so I don't know if I'm going to get through Attack on Titan. Thanks. Makes me feel
You
even
didn't see any
better.
mechs in Eureka 7?
Huh?
The mechs?
She saw the Nearbage.
Yeah.
That was
the
it.
first episode.
I saw the first episode.
It is pretty much the only mech. Almost.
Couldn't get past the first episode because everything sucks.
Yeah.
No, I actually liked it. I was able to follow it. I hated the ending.
I haven't finished it.
The last episode, like I said, they're down in the Lost. They're in that
Oh, the Lost, yeah.
they're in the computer room and everything else. Fantastic, great. They get out. Awesome.
So we're talking
What?
about the end, the ending
The
on
end-
itself.
So
Yeah, bro.
Hated the end.
the ending, he's missing part of it. The ending, she finds her dad, and her
I
dad
did see it,
basically
yeah.
tells her,
Like, that's not the part that I didn't like, though.
no, like, it tells her she has a choice. And I literally was hooked up until that, and then
Well, it's because of the fact that she was a product of two different universes.
yes.
Yeah.
And given the choice and stuff like that. So if she chose for everything to stay the same, why did it end the way that it ended? And
So
she
my-
came back
See,
like,
that's
not
the whole thing
remembering
that I did
crap.
not like. She did it because she wanted to. She didn't want to lose her friends. She didn't want to lose
Everything that
What's
they
his
went
face? Takuya, the courier. Takuya.
Whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
didn't want to lose the
Doc.
courier, because they grew close together, and then bam, you're back in the real world. They find her in the middle of the street, and she does not remember the one person she wanted to remember.
Okay, so this is...
He
we're
did.
talking about the ending now, right?
Yes.
All right, here we go, bro. So...
Buckle up.
so she
Time
didn't...
for Joyride.
So at the end, I love the philosophical choice. That's the one thing I like about it. They give her a choice: a save this universe or not, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But the whole show has nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
they
it
didn't
doesn't.
explain any of that till the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's a strike right there.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's not even like
Wait,
a
I'm not done. Okay,
choice.
dude. I gotta get this out. Second thing,
He's on a roll.
they had a touching episode. They're by the beach, and that was the one episode where it's like they were friends, like they really connected.
A normal life is the best life, so let's remember that.
Yes.
Meaning you're not
Just
going
in case
to.
we're gonna be forgetting in the future, we should remember it.
That's because whenever they fall into the Lost, there's always that shot that they were going to lose their memory.
Right, but you didn't know that till like the end.
No, you knew that
No, you
because
knew
of
that
the bad
going
guys
in.
at Lacuna
Yeah.
doing their experiment.
But they weren't close though. That's my issue.
Yeah.
It's like now they gave them. They had to throw an episode for them to get close, just for it not to pay off because he ends up leaving anyway. So it's like what do you want? Like what were you thinking about doing?
Oh, no,
she chose to have to not to save the universe, right?
Yeah.
That parallel
Yeah.
reality. So everyone that died. She was okay with letting her little brother go. She was okay with not having her dad. All the kids that went away in the Lost, like she just let them go. It's like, okay, we get it. We can't. I think they even say it in the show. You can't change the past, right?
Yeah.
We should just
Yeah.
live with it and grow. And I like that. But that wasn't a theme through the thing. It wasn't what the show was.
It was in the plot.
They didn't execute that. So I would say the last few episodes I think were the better part of the entire show. But you can't have an ending without the entire show. So it's like they didn't land it. They just didn't land the show.
Well, the thing is, they didn't know what was in the Lost, so how in the world could they talk about that? The only person who knew was the guy who was over.
The creators of the show knew.
Look, the head of Lacuna knew about it. He knew about it because it's an unfinished portal. What is stopping it from going all the way through?
Oh, bro, there's so many things. You
It
could
was
have had
the dad.
they could have had excursions in there. They could have
Yes,
had.
but they always hinted that the dad was the one doing it. But the problem was is they didn't want to go down in there because of the fact that if they did, they'd lose their memory. They had
But
to
how do they
figure
know
out
that
a
they
way.
But how do they know they can talk through the walkie-talkies?
Didn't you hear that part too?
They said, "Oh, as long as you have an earpiece, then we can still talk to you in
They
the Lost."
boosted
Yeah.
the signal and stuff through Lacuna's
That's the first thing you do. It's so
broadcasting
easy.
system. They boosted it through the one place that knew what the heck they were talking about with the portal. They hopped the signal, and they projected it into the Lost.
So you're telling me they didn't do that before?
They didn't know about it up until they invaded Lacuna.
Lacuna had the files on that.
Yes,
Lacuna didn't try it?
Lacuna lost people
That they sent in there, huh?
that they sent in there because they were talking about at the beginning.
That must have been the
they
file
were
that was so
sending
fun.
people
Yeah.
in there, and they were doing they were doing
Experiments.
experiments, and they would never come back.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they come back? They went
They're
in,
dead.
they forgot everything, or they talked about how it felt like they were ripping their bodies apart, and the only way they'd be able to survive is if they could retain their memory.
You know what? I will give credit on that because I think there was a part in the show where it's like, oh, so that's how you're. It was early in the show,
Yeah,
right? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, so that's how you're remaining here is because someone remembers you.
yeah.
So it's okay. I give him points on that.
Yeah.
There is
See?
a through line as thin as it is through the show.
See, it's there.
It's
you just
there.
can't sleep in it.
I just can't.
That's
I
what
have to watch it.
That's what I was telling Suki. I was like, you can't be on your phone. You gotta watch it, or you're gonna lose something.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You're gonna get
definitely
yourself
I
lost and
I'll tell
lost.
you that.
You can't look away.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
lost time. I'll tell you that.
I mean, some of it was just like, okay, I want to be here and watch this, but at the same time, like, I'm drifting away from it. Like, nothing's pulling me
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was listening and watching it, but like, there was those parts where you were just drifting off.
Takuya, I think, was the most gravitational character. The main character. I mean, I don't really understand what drove him. I mean, he had a job to do, and then it was no longer his job. It was about the girl.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
But they weren't together though either. So it's like just a
That-
random
Well,
stranger.
the original contract was to get her from the agency,
Yeah.
and then
Lost. Oh, yeah.
there was a second part, like a second contract, so to speak, to take her to Lost,
Mm-hmm.
and that was his whole thing, and he did that, which is probably why he walked away in the end when they came back and wouldn't walk up to her, because of the fact that that was his thing. It was a contract.
It's just so weird because they had the whole talk about normal
Yeah,
life.
being normal. Yeah.
So maybe he
Yeah,
was
but
just
that
talking.
could have been just talk, like to make sure the contract stays.
Dang, that's
But
a messed
here's-
up dude.
Well, here, I mean, we can try to salvage the end because from what I gathered, he remembered her. She didn't remember him. So did he stay away from her unless she remembered him so that she could live that normal teenage life? She got everything she
But
wanted.
hold
She
on.
got the house by the
Here's-
beach,
here's-
looking at the water through a green curtain. She got her normal life.
But here's my question: how did he remember and she didn't? Because she was this all-powerful being between two worlds
Yeah.
or two universes. So how did he remember and she didn't?
Because of the fact that they left Lost together, but they were found on the other side apart.
I didn't understand that.
They had to stay.
How is it that he remembered and she did not?
I think she did
Stronger
remember,
mind.
though, didn't she?
She ended up remembering. Right at the end.
With
It's the part
with
that I
scarf.
hated.
Oh, because
Yeah,
no, it was
she-
her bow.
Her bow. Yeah.
She ended up remembering right there at the end, and then he just scoots off. It was like him
It's so
saying
cool, man,
goodbye.
running off into the sunset.
It was like him saying
Yeah,
goodbye. He was
never
going
ending
for his Western
fairy tale.
Mexican send off.
12 episodes.
And that was it.
I like back.
What? It's the cowboy thing. You ride off into the sunset.
On
You
a
head
Vespa.
toward Mexico.
Yes,
That's the
on a
number one
Vespa.
song I had there. On a Vespa. Dude, the first
Hey,
episode.
at least it wasn't a powder blue best.
What was it, like an 8-inch wheel? Like, he's like outmaneuvering helicopters, Apaches. Like, Japan definitely thinks that they're cool, you know.
Yes, but scooters go with detectives. Remember that?
Yes, they had to establish that
Listen,
in the show.
my whole thing was how long that stinking scooter lasted. It kept getting blown up, thrown off the road.
It landed.
Yes, but he-
3-story flight.
You got to remember, throughout the majority of the show, he was having it repaired.
I understand that after a while. I mean, my goodness gracious. And then
I think it was a
at the end-
tank, I guess.
Each time it got fixed, it got faster.
That thing tops out like at what, 45?
And that thing was topping out at like 100, 120.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. The dude was like Don Toretto or something.
Dominic Toretto of the scooter world.
Tim Allen got a hold
Couldn't
of
give him a
it.
Harley? Like, come on, man.
Takuya Toretto, family.
It must have been
Oh,
too
that
much.
don't work. No.
It might have been too much. It might have been too much to anime.
Oh, fine.
With that.
Takuya Toretto, agency. So, before we continue on, K2, what would you give it?
Out of 5, right?
Out of 5.
5, a 2.
A 2? Okay. Techs-Mechs,
Oh gosh.
he doesn't want to say.
I was thinking 2, but I can't remember the last time I watched something this bad. I'll be honest with you. If I think about it, I haven't really watched anything this bad before. I'm gonna give it a 1. I'm sorry. I think I take the slice of lifers over.
Suki, what do you give it?
Oh, if we're doing out of 5, I would give it a 3.
A 3?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
One Piece is way better.
So full of hope.
Like, she's still new to this. Give her time.
Oh yeah.
Raver
Like-
Mom, what would you give it?
I'd give it a 1 or a 2.
A 1 or a 2? Pick one.
1.5.
Oh, Lord.
I'll give it a 2.
Pity point. That pity point.
I'll
Don't.
give it a 2. I'll give it a 2.
When you watch-
I'll be with K2 and give it a 2.
Because I actually understood what was going on. I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm glad you liked it.
Oh man.
So we got a 2.
A 4?
Yes, I'm going to give it a 4.
Really?
Okay.
I'm sorry. No.
If you understood
much did they
what
pay
was
you, bro?
going...
How much
you...
did I
But the
video game
thing
store
is
pay you?
I apparently picked up on details that nobody else did.
This isn't your rating on how well you watched it. It's how well did the show go.
I liked it. Up until the last episode. I liked it, okay?
But the last episode is where the payoff is.
That's the wildest thing.
Like,
The last episode should leave you like
Satisfied.
yes,
yeah.
very much so. It did not.
It left
at all.
me wanting more. Like, Yuki's got to go find Takuya.
Really? Oh my gosh.
They got to fix this.
You want a sequel, don't
Oh,
you?
I
my
do want a
gosh.
sequel.
Oh,
I want a season 2 where they can fix the mess.
If you think that was a 4, then man, buckle up because we got some great shows to
Yeah.
watch after this.
So a 4, a 2,
so I think that
a
leaves us
a 1.
A 3,
A 3,
and a
a 2.
1.
Wow, these are all
2.
It's like a 4 overall.
So no, it's
No,
No,
it's like a 2.5.
Yeah.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got lucky.
So, Rebs Otaku Talk gives Afterlost a 2.5 on a critical end. Now, I got Raver Mom and Techs-Mechs in here. You guys are both parents. From a parental point of view, what would you say?
I think it does have blood. It has weapons.
There's a little bit of language in it.
There is, yeah, the language kind of surprised me because it was pretty blatant. Not that it's very harsh, but there are some curse words and they
Yeah.
are dropped often. And in what you would compare in any, PG-13 movie,
Yeah.
things like that. The deaths aren't really so graphic on screen. The character kind of just goes away.
Yeah.
It's not tragic. As for if you're giving it like an age range, then probably in your teens.
Yeah, I mean, we let our older kids, and they're 13 and 16. So,
Well,
I mean,
the rating on Crunchyroll for this was 14 plus.
yeah.
So,
Well,
I mean, would you agree with 14
Yeah.
plus as a...
Yeah, I mean, our 13-year-old is a little more mature than 13. Plus she's about to be 14. But I mean, yeah, I'd say 14 is an accurate. I mean,
the language I think is the worst part of it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd agree with that.
And I mean, when I was telling Suki, and she was like, "Oh my goodness," I'm like, "That's like mild. Like I would consider that mild foul language compared to some of the other stuff." And that's kind of all that was in it, was just more the lower mild part. If you don't like any of that, definitely don't let your kid watch it, because it's all throughout the.
Yeah, I think the
Episodes.
worst word that I heard in there was the S word.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And
what
they really liked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They threw that one a lot throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
It was very CW. With
Like
their
when I
language.
first sat down and started watching it, I was like, "Are you sure that it's okay for these guys to watch?" He's like, "Oh, it's just mild." I'm like, "No, not really." No.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, that's what I consider mild. But the way they were using it,
No, towards
it was a little too.
It's not a family show, I'll tell you.
No.
No,
Yeah,
it
no, it's
definitely
not.
isn't.
No.
If you don't let your kids watch anything with curse words in it, definitely it's not something you want to allow. But
Right.
I mean, it's not the worst I've seen. So
Yeah, I think if you allow your kids to watch the newer Jumanji movies, that's about the level of language that's in it. So
yeah.
I think the second Jumanji movie they came out with's language was worse than this.
Really?
So
I have a hard time remembering.
yeah,
Another Jumanji movie?
Danny DeVito was in that movie, so
Yeah.
GD was in there a lot.
The one
Yeah.
with The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They made two of them?
Yes.
Yeah, they're coming out with a third
I was
one.
gonna say,
I
there's
didn't
a
know
third
that.
one in progress.
I just remembered the first one they made.
No.
They make one like
Oh,
every
there's
year,
the second
man.
one.
There's yeah.
Yeah, Danny DeVito was in it, and if you've ever watched a Danny DeVito
Oh, yeah,
movie,
he's
you
great.
know.
It's in his
So-
contract.
Yeah.
So if you allow your kids to watch the first of the Jumanji Next Level movies, that's about the
I
language
think
level.
I think they should rather watch
For
the
a-
movie than the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yes.
Than the anime. Yeah, way more fun time.
Yes. Very much so.
I mean, from a
But Rev gave it a 4, so I don't know. I'm probably.
that's because of the fact that I understood the complexities of this anime. It was
That's true.
it
I'm
was
impressed.
very mind wrenching.
Yeah.
If you watch this short anime, if you do not 100% give your attention to it, you're not going to understand anything.
You need discipline.
You are going to get lost watching Afterlost. Okay.
Yes.
You
I
need
agree.
discipline to watch this show.
A lot of it.
If you like
Yeah.
homework, watch the show.
Pretty much.
I am sorry. I actually don't agree with that, because I watched it in the bedroom with no distractions.
Oh, dueling reviews.
And I don't know. I don't like it. So
I've watched a lot of stuff with parallel universes.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I understood. the
You knew where it was
majority of
going,
it.
didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I haven't seen a lot of stuff like that.
I like Bill and Ted. Okay.
Okay, well, there you go.
I'd rather watch Afterlost than Bill and Ted. Okay?
Exactly.
But Bill and Ted dealt with dealt
my
with parallels
goodness
and
gracious.
multiple timelines.
We're about to have a couched moment.
No, I'd rather watch Bill and Ted than Afterlife.
Excellent. Party on.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I knew I liked you guys for some reason.
We can't all be the same.
But okay, from a Christian standpoint, there is quite a bit of good moral complexity to it. Whenever it comes to ideas of dealing with grief and overcoming it, and strength coming from different areas. finding strength in joy, finding strength in the people that you surround yourself with, different points of accountability. I mean, there's a lot of good moral support whenever it comes to this anime. The biggest thing for me was the language.
Yeah.
But whenever it comes to the message behind it, it does have some pretty good stuff. But as we always say, whenever you watch anything, whether it's anime, something out of Hollywood, any of it, use discernment. And, you know, if at all possible, pre-screen it a little bit before you kids.
Right.
You know, do your own research and come up with your own opinion. These are just base reviews based off of the opinions of right now 5 people. We only represent a certain percentage of the world with the way that we think. So always use discernment and, you know, make your own decision. All right. So for this episode, we are talking about Yuki, who was the main heroine. What characteristic about her stood out to you?
That she was very brave and ruthless half the time.
Okay, what did she do for you to see that? What brought that about?
When the ruthless part is when she had to choose between the two worlds and to help it or to let it drown in the past. And then the brave part is that she kind of let it go. She's like, the past is the past. Can't fix it. And go on for the future. So that was kind of...
I think she put others before herself very often.
Yeah.
Throughout the show, you can see that she wanted to help this guy or that guy or her or him.
Right.
And so she, even though she had a very clear objective that was to get to the lost, to get to her father, she wasn't afraid to stop along the way and help someone else. You know, so that is a good characteristic that I saw, for sure.
Raver Mom, K2, you got anything?
No, I don't have anything else to add.
Besides, I feel like I wasted my time watching 12 episodes of this anime.
I mean, she was a good character. I do see the brave, the selfless. She was dedicated. I feel like her character struggled to grow, but at the same time grew. So I guess like a slow growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like a very slow growth, and which is part of life too sometimes, where sometimes in your life it is slow getting through whatever. But then again, she had a lot on her plate, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those characters that it's hard to like them if you don't think about the context behind it. You know, and like Naruto for me, you know,
Yeah.
like unless you know the context or the backstory or what they're going through or feel, you know, or see or hear or whatever, you know, like stuff that they've gone through, whatever, there's no connection, you know, so it's kind of hard to be able to like the character, but I can understand having to go and process grief while at the same time putting others before you, and so.
Yeah, she really cared about her brother, so she cared about her family, even though the brother there's something
Yeah.
obviously wrong with him, and so she
Yeah.
wanted to save him, and the tragic loss, and then dealing with that. So that resilience to be able to deal with that, the loss of
Yeah.
a family member. Someone would have just said, "Hey, okay, that's it for me.
Yeah.
I lost my brother. I don't care about anything else. I just want to just leave me alone." But she kept going on, and she wanted to see things through the end. So she
Yeah.
had a resilience, for sure.
Yeah, I think for me, what really stuck out, and I kind of gave it away in the Christian part of the review, is, and the reason why I wanted to talk about her was because I saw a lot of strength come from her. In the first couple of episodes, not so much. I mean, you saw her get a little upset. You saw a little bit of anger. You saw that part of her, which, you know, goes along with the grief. But whenever the episodes went on, you saw her grow in strength, being able to continue on through the grief, finding joy in something new. You know, that's huge, you know, huge to me, because I've seen somebody important to me go through similar griefs, and to see them come out. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Say, you might as well just say it. It's okay.
Okay, well, to watch Raver Mom go through Lost the way that she did,
Yeah.
and to fight that depression, to fight that grief, but to find joy, and that joy give her the strength to move through it. And the Bible talks about strength and joy. You know, the joy of the Lord is our strength.
Right.
Because light overcomes darkness. Joy overcomes sadness. There is a poetic thing in strength and weakness, and we talked about this in previous episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You may feel weak, and anybody could watch these 12 episodes and they would say that girl was weak as can be. But in all reality, I think she was one of the strongest characters in the whole thing.
Yeah, heart-wise.
And to me, all I saw was somebody growing stronger. And if it was not for some type of strength, she wouldn't have had the boldness to choose to let that universe die off. To choose to not reverse time and to set everything back the way it was. Mm-hmm. She had that choice. But
It's a hard choice.
she chose to think about all the people who came after.
Mm-hmm. The bonds that came from all that.
I could fix this and I could get back everything that I want. But if I do that, all the children who came after these events will be lost.
Yeah, she counted the cost.
She did, actually, yeah, at the end. And it has a lot to speak about what we've talked about before with suffering. That suffering bore fruit. And there was bonds made. There was, you know, families came together because of these events. And so she recognized that and weighed that and realized that it would have been selfish of her to undo all that.
Yeah.
For her own sake.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it did have a lot to do with others too having their happy ending.
Yeah.
But one happy ending would have taken away the next happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The alternative one.
Yeah, and it takes a strong person to make that decision. It takes a strong person to think about others over yourself. It's a selflessness. It goes back to self-sacrifice. And it takes a lot of strength to sacrifice of yourself. Again, all animes turn back to self-sacrifice.
Still to this day, cannot find a more heroic act besides sacrifice.
Yeah.
Self-sacrifice.
I mean, you know, you look at the characters that lent to that. And I cannot remember his name. The computer geek. The guy with the glasses.
They call him Geek.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
geek.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the first time you saw any type of emotional connection come from Yuki. And I think that was like episode 2, episode 3, like both of those together. Whenever it was the pop group, was it SPR5 or something like that? And
Favorite episode.
And it was whenever he realized that he wasn't the only super fan there.
Yeah. She helped him with his
And-
grief.
She helped him with his grief.
Yeah.
But then because of the conversations that they had together, she discovered what she needed to do to help that group member in that situation.
Yeah.
And you saw the boldness start coming out of her at that point.
Yeah.
And you saw the joy that came out of it for both of them. I mean, they were let down when they found out that them changing that didn't actually change anything.
Right.
It basically just, it was like
Give them closure.
letting the ghost have closure, pretty much.
Right.
But, you know, it built up both of them more, you know, at an emotional level.
Yeah.
They both found joy in it. You saw him enjoying watching his concert videos and stuff the rest of the season. And you saw her look back on that event, you know, at the end. One of those things where she was just thinking about everything that happened. And that was one of the things that gave her strength to make the decision. So I think everybody that she came in contact with helped her grow in strength. Yeah, and that goes back to our other favorite word, finding your fellowship. But it still rings 100% true. I mean, we talk about fellowship a lot. We talk about self-sacrifice a lot. But what we continuously change whenever we talk about fellowship is what comes out of it. We find love in fellowship. We find joy in fellowship. We find accountability in fellowship. You know, we find strength in our fellowship. Whenever you find people that can help build you up and will help you move to the next level of your life, move to the next level of your spiritual walk, stick with those people.
You know what that is? Family.
You had to know he was going to do that.
I was just letting him do it.
Ohana means family.
No, get rid of the Disney thing. Go back to Fast and the Furious.
Okay, sorry.
Better franchise.
That's what it is, man. Finding that was her family afterwards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After losing her brother
Yeah,
and
she
her dad.
stayed with the
With the
lady
doctors,
with the doctors, yeah.
And they gave her the home that she was craving. They gave her the life that she was craving. But not only that, they built that whole organization at the end to help more people like her.
The doctors had also repented at the end. They felt bad for what they did, and through everything that they saw of the pain and suffering that they caused, at the end they were saying, you know, I don't want any of this, and you know, we were part of this too. We should do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else about Yuki or any other thing you saw in the show?
She had great bangs.
She didn't think so. You saw her trying to fix that single strand of hair constantly at the front of her face. Yeah.
I did laugh at the two little kids that was fighting at the end. That was kind of funny. That if I can't have that, or you're too ugly to even have that, I thought that was really funny.
Oh, I want to take piano lessons. She's taking piano lessons. You can't take piano lessons. You have an ear. Well, you're too ugly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It took me a second to remember what in the world kids you were talking about. Like, I don't remember kids.
Wow, I'm surprised you remember that, actually. It's pretty impressive.
It's because that was the only entertaining thing she found at that point.
You
At that point, yeah, a little bit. It caught my attention. I was just like, okay, now it's getting interesting again.
The fighting system, you couldn't even call it a system, you know, where it was them kind of like manifesting
Other souls, yeah.
somewhat of a memory or something. It was almost like a Green Lantern power.
Yeah.
He would always tell her it was the bodyguard,
Yeah.
right? And he would tell
That was
her
Akira.
And I thought it was pretty cool, but also it was given that message of, hey, it's your willpower that keeps you strong, because whenever he got hit, she would get hit.
She would feel it.
She would feel it. And he was always telling her, hey, you just gotta stay strong, keep going, and she would.
Yeah.
So I think that the artist and the director clearly had that in mind for that character, which made her that much more a main character than anyone else. You know, that strength, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from a biblical standpoint, you know, whenever the Bible talks about will, it's finding will from the Father, you know, God's will. And if you push to walk in God's will, no matter what garbage happens, you're always going to come through it. You're going to come out on top.
It's going to give you grace for that.
But if you go against it, it's going to break you.
Not as fun.
So, and I think that ending point that you're talking about is a good representation of that, because he was breaking her.
Yeah.
Whenever he disappeared and the only thing that was left was the gun, that was a representation of what will she had left.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also whenever the fellowship kicked in, because she heard Akira say, pick it up, use it.
I think that's the only anime I've ever seen with a talking gun.
It wasn't a talking
There's
gun.
got to be some out there, though.
I
Soul Eater.
Yeah, that's
Soul
the one.
Death to Kids Twin Pistols.
Right, the twin pistolas.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a cool thing. Well, if there's nothing else, it was brought to my attention, and I think it is a very good idea. We use a lot of vocabulary that most people are not going to understand. We say stuff like moe, shonen, isekai. We can continue going on and on. Thanks for the food. But there's a lot of vocabulary that we say that people who are listening aren't going to know. And so I think now would be kind of a cool time to kind of go over that a little bit. Give a little bit of an explanation on what it is.
See, I knew you liked homework.
See? Well, you're the biggest. You two were the biggest ones for using it. And apparently I hopped on the bandwagon.
Okay, good.
Nerd.
But I think that it is it's a good idea to let people know periodically throughout our podcast what we are talking about, because it is a vocabulary that is very much set to the anime and otaku community. And if people are newly coming into it, they are not going to know any of it.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's a good idea, because there are certain vocabulary that'll steer you in the wrong direction.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's that are not PG-13. So it's good to know the ones that you should stick to. Like shonen, you know, there's a whole magazine in Japan called Shonen Jump. That's what, you know, the big animes come out of. They publish their mangas on there, and that's usually a good chance they're gonna get an anime deal.
Yeah, that's where we got One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach from.
Right. So it's a big deal. But shonen is what is the genre that is geared towards young boys. Well, I would say young adults. You know, that's where you see a lot of action. You see a sparkling, you know, a sprinkling maybe of a little romance, maybe nothing ever really obvious. It's mostly action, you know, a lot of colorful, creative combat systems, and
a lot of it is directed toward guys.
Right.
Yep.
So if you guys ever see shonen out there, that's probably those are really the most popular animes that are out, I would say, by far. Isekai, though, I would say I feel like there's a fatigue for that now. But what isekai is, it's a genre of, sometimes it could be shonen, of anime that is of a person or a group of people that have been transported from one world to another. Many times it's from this world or modern world into a fantasy setting or of any kind, you know, and that's what isekai in its core is.
And with, I guess nowadays with the isekai, that's also, it tends to be the genre that has the most fan service.
Right.
And fan service is another term that you'll hear us use quite often, and that is, well, to put it blunt, that is the sexualization of a character, whether male or female.
Yep.
It gives them that attractive appeal. So it's like watching a movie where girls are running around in bikinis, guys are running around with their shirts off, and they're all shredded and ripped, and that's the fantasy, the fantasy type feel that they put into it, and that is in itself fan servicing for live action.
Right.
But
don't refer to it that way in
they don't refer they don't refer to it as that in America, but over in Japan they refer to that as fan servicing.
Right.
They are giving a pleasurable service to the audience.
And it sounds a lot. I mean, some of them do take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
But it could go as far. It can begin as much as just a pronounced focus, whether it be the camera work.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have a guy character talking to a female character, and it's about something serious or whatever it is, but the camera angle will show an emphasis on certain parts, or angling, and that is in itself also fan service.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are some anime that are known heavily for that. The isekai, that has some of it for the most part. Sometimes it's not a blatant thing. You'll see some isekai where, like Rise of the Shield Hero, where the main character is a guy, but you happen to notice then his entire party of people that follow him and work with him, they're all females.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know if that stretches as far as fan service, but it's definitely like a power fantasy element.
Well, that's one of the biggest things is isekai nowadays seems to focus more on the fantasy realms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's cool to see.
Yep.
And that's one of the bigger reasons why they, fan service is so heavy, going toward the edge of inappropriate, is because of the fact that they're doing the fantasy armors and stuff like that.
Yeah. Which has a history of, having a certain
Yeah.
appearance.
Yeah. So, but, that's another one. And then, K2, you want to explain what Moe is?
Moe is basically just cutesy. Anything like cute, adorable looking would be considered Moe.
Girls und Panzer
I thought it was
is a Moe.
The one with the cat?
No, that's the Lucky Cat.
Yeah, the heart. It's like a heart, and there's a cat face on it.
Yeah, no.
No? Oh, okay.
No. Moe, I think the introduction for the Otaku kids to Moe was whenever he introduced us to Girls in Panzer.
Really? You didn't introduce him to Lucky Star?
No.
Oh.
I was introduced to Moe with Lucky Star.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the, like I said, it's the cutesy animes. That's a lot of the ones where they're more fun animated, not so realistic.
Yeah.
And
it's not cutesy as like, you know what I mean, like Sailor Moon cutesy. Or
No, that branches more into, I want to say it's more like a female shonen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more what I would say that is.
Or is it like Gudetama? You ever seen Gudetama? The egg? The little fried egg creature? Yeah, like in the real world? I think it's on Netflix.
It's
Or like the banana, where it's like a cat, but it's a banana.
Fruits Basket. You ever watch Fruits Basket?
No, but I know what it is.
I wouldn't really call that one Moe.
Yeah, that's a different
Talk more
acronym.
about the original.
That's a different acronym. I mean, a different term.
You still
I call it more the one next to Evangelion, like 3 over from Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the name of that one that's on there.
Okay.
The one with the white background.
That's Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's Moe.
That's actually a funny one.
That one's
I'm still
fun.
not getting Moe, I'm sorry. So cutesy, like how cute?
Just type in Lucky Star.
Yeah.
And you will see the animation style.
But
So anybody watching this, just type in Lucky Star anime.
like Chibi cute.
Kinda. Chibi
miniature.
is more cartoony. I
Yeah.
know that's like a bad word.
Yeah, Lucky
Chibi's
Star's like
more
that.
cartoony. But yeah, that right there, that's not quite chibi. That's moe.
So it's an animation style.
Yeah.
Okay, so animation style, that's a little more. It looks like big eyes,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
round heads,
Yeah.
kind of like a kitten, baby kitten kind of look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's new to me.
And just to throw another couple ones in there, because as you go to anime conventions, if you are looking for anime memorabilia online, just from descriptions, if you see anything that says hentai or ichi art, don't click on it. That is going into the pornographic side of everything.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you told me.
those two things, whenever you're looking for figurines, stickers, mangas, anything like that, you see those two words, those are your warning to steer away.
Yeah. That's a whole different genre
Yep.
side of anime that does exist.
Yeah.
You know.
So, like we said in season 1, anime is like Hollywood. It has its good and its bad, and that is definitely the bad part. So,
How about terms like kawaii?
well, go ahead.
You said
explain
moe,
it.
so I said
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think kawaii. That's just that cute, as in like Sailor Moon trying to be cute. You know, where that's a cute girl, like makeup.
Hello
and,
Kitty is kawaii.
Yeah, but
Kawaii literally is Japanese for cute.
Cute.
right.
Yeah.
It's the word cute. So when I heard moe, I was like, wow, cutesy.
Now, the biggest kawaii thing in America is Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Whenever you see kawaii anything, it's Hello Kitty or the boba cups with the smiley faces.
Oh, they're so
And-
cute.
So that would be more like the Gudetama and Bananya.
Yes, that's kawaii.
So it usually involves some kind of pet animal.
Yeah.
Something adorable.
Exactly. The chibi art would go more into that realm.
Yeah.
Really learning a lot.
Yeah, this would be the moe art style.
Girls and also now
Yeah.
that's girls in foundry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Any other vocabulary words you can think of off the top of your head? I don't think we use much more than that.
No.
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 Okay. Well, this has been vocabulary with Rev's Otaku Talk. There will not be a test.
So that's all I was waiting for.
No, they're not going to test anybody
Please.
on it. All right. I didn't ask the questions after we talked about stuff, so I do got a couple of questions that go with our talk about Yuki. So at the end of Yuki's journey, what do you think the most important lesson she learns about herself is?
That it's okay to put yourself first.
True.
It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel sad.
Yeah.
It's okay to feel all the feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loss is a part of life.
Right.
I think that's one of the biggest themes about that show was dealing with loss. It was,
It's almost like it's in the name.
look at that! Now you have brought a whole philosophical meaning to this anime that we just rated low.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many other
So much
anime
depth.
that do it better.
You can peel
Let's
back
start
the
it back
layers
up.
of the show.
Good job, Rev.
You get a gold star.
Getting them amped back up again. Jeez.
It's got layers. Like
Peeling back these
onions.
layers, man.
Onions got layers.
It's like the Odyssey. We're just gonna be talking about it for the next.
No.
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 We do not talk about that movie.
What are you talking about? It's got the greatest director of all time.
Hey.
He may be the greatest director of all time, but right now he's the greatest
Steven
director of a
Spielberg.
huge flop. Steven Spielberg did not direct Odyssey. Don't
Wow.
even.
Can you imagine though, like in the 80s, like
The Simpsons
Super 8
did
Odyssey.
a better Odyssey.
They
SpongeBob.
predicted that the Odyssey was going to be a flop.
Probably. They predict everything.
No, the Odyssey from the 40s, 50s, that was better than this one.
I knew you'd watch that.
I got it somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
I would love to get a hold of Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah, we should have a marathon.
No, I'm not that old.
We didn't watch the 10 Commandments. The old British one.
I do got that one with
I know.
with the was that Cecil. I can't remember his last name, but yes, I got it along with the original Ben-Hur.
Oh, I do. Ben-Hur, the new one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, I got the old one.
Oh. Is that a good one too?
It's not bad. It's
Oh.
not. It's really not bad.
Better than the Odyssey.
Way better than the Odyssey.
Anything's better than the Odyssey.
Have you seen it?
No, I
We don't
Talk
want
about
to
no one
see
else
it.
like that, okay?
All right, next question. We are going to cross universes for this one. Which Pokemon do you think Yuki would obtain as a Pokemon trainer? Like, what would her choice be?
Squirtle.
Because of the blue, yeah.
Squirtle?
Well, I mean, Squirtle or Bulbasaur, but I think Squirtle, she honestly reminds me a lot of Misty. So I feel like
Yeah, it would be water types.
like a water type, kind
Yeah.
of soft, cuddly.
That or like the
Piplup or-
cuter psychic types.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I kind of feel like she's more on the level of like with the gym leader Sabrina with the Abra and the Haunter.
Yeah.
I see her as more of a
Paranormally.
creepy,
Yeah.
Wow.
creepy Pokemon.
Yeah, she does summon Kira a lot, so that's like a psych power.
Does she summon him or does he just appear because she's terrified?
Or was he ever there at all?
He said that he only manifests of her will, so
Yeah, because she's stinking. Never mind.
because she's down on the floor, scared out of her mind. I will you to protect me.
No, like every time he appeared, see that was another issue I had. Every time she appeared, it wasn't because she legit
Yeah.
manifested him.
'Cause it was like a surprise, right?
She was scared.
It was because she was terrified and in fear and
Yep.
wanted to be protected.
Well,
Like,
she
somebody
did.
help me.
And
then
that
it would
was
pop up.
his like
Exactly.
remaining
She
will
didn't.
was to
She didn't
protect
know
them.
that she had the power though.
Yeah, so I guess it was like a subconscious.
Manifestation.
Yeah, like, hey, somebody help me, and please, and then he'll pop up. But he told her it was you. You're the whole time. It's been your will.
See, I'm sorry. I'm the type of do your own dirty work.
Yeah.
Protect your own self if you.
Well, at the end,
She ran, yeah.
whenever he got beat up and she got knocked out and the gun was sitting there, she had to take matters into her own hands.
Because she was forced to. It was
Yeah.
either that or
Top
die.
Gun.
Yep.
He was behind her.
He was gone. That's just the gun talking.
Yes, it was Sally and Patty, and they were on sitting there. Pick us up and shoot us already.
I still think she'd have something more sissy, like cutesy.
She would have a Piplup.
She'd have a Piplup. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Squirtle
That's
or
why I'm
Piplup.
going back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I agree.
I really think she'd have a Piplup or something like that.
Togepi.
Yeah, even a Togepi.
She
Like,
had like a little schoolgirl outfit, so yeah, kind of like that.
Nah, she'd have a Jigglypuff because it's the only way she's gonna get to sleep without having nightmares.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I need a reverse alarm clock.
yeah, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. I'm just kidding.
No, it needs to be more cutesy. Igglybuff, the baby form. Yeah, there you go. So she's just gonna have her own little pack of cutesy, her kawaii Pokemon.
Or maybe she's got an abracadabra somewhere hidden, and that's who kind of like, wiped her memory for her.
Interesting. See, she's already writing a better story. Than
She's
they had
already
Afterlost.
working on her next anime world mashup.
Yes, because I am the queen of that.
Now that we know what she's doing, guys, we have a foot up.
I have to train for the next one.
No.
Yes, he's going to train to lose harder. We all
I
are.
won't lose as hard.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't boost your egos up too much, okay? I don't want you falling too bad.
I could take losses. I'm okay.
She don't want you to skin the tip of your nose, man.
I'm not a sore loser or anything.
No, you're just harping on it for no reason.
I'm a little bit of a troll, you know. I take the little wins when I can. You know.
Yeah, you mean like your straight fives last week?
5s?
Yes, for food and fellowship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said it was the only way you were going to win something.
By the way, I'm really upset at K2
For what?
because Suki wanted to hear the episode because it's her first one being in it, right? And it starts to play. I say hi, you talk, and he brings up K2, and she ran from the kitchen. K2, 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 K2! It's K2! I was like,
There was no K2.
no, there was K2.
Oh.
She heard his voice, and she went crazy. I was like, seriously? Fine.
Yes, Princess Vivi,
It's a
her
household name.
star is K2.
Everybody can have a favorite character. It's okay.
Yes, her
It was
favorite
adorable.
character is
She loved
K2.
Not her parent.
She had to go through the house telling everybody that you were on the TV.
No, whenever she sees me, she says Otaku.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever she sees Raver Mom, she goes Mommy.
Yeah.
Whenever she hears K2, it is forget you, K2.
Whenever she looks at me, she says, "Yo quiero Taco Bell." Food.
She says, "Where's it at?"
Tacos.
Yeah.
You're the sunglasses man. All right, we got anything? Any other Pokemon that you think?
Nope.
Do you think she would trade in her Pokemon if it hit Blastoise?
I think
You're not cute anymore. You're gone.
no. I don't think she'll
Blastoise
trade
is
anyone.
cute. No, because I think her
Refund.
that dedication part.
Right.
I think that
She'll treasure every single one.
yeah. I feel like
She's
in
loyal.
that aspect she'd be like Ash, keep them.
Yeah.
Welcome to Professor Oak's petting zoo.
Yeah. Exactly.
Welcome to the Kawaii Wing.
Secretly mashes them into food. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Put it in that chamber. Radiate them.
Professor Oak, where's Krabby?
He's eating it. I know.
That was a theory when Pokemon
Oh my
Go
gosh, that's
came
terrible.
out. Literal. You
Is
didn't
he
know
on the
this?
plate or what?
You didn't know this?
What?
No.
So when Pokemon
I actually
Go,
haven't watched Pokemon.
no. When
The game,
Pokemon
the mobile
Go,
game.
the game,
Yeah.
the game on the phone where you walk around and you catch real life,
Right.
you catch Pokemon and all that sort of stuff.
Car
So
accidents. Yeah.
the whole what is it? Conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it, was that when you transferred your Pokemon, because you could only keep so many in your pack, when you transferred them to Professor Oak, he would give you a piece of candy. So the theory is that your Pokemon turned into candy.
But didn't he give candy out? Don't they give candy out at the what do you call them? The hospitals?
The Pokestops and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yes, but that's not Professor Oak doing it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
that's
Professor Oak
creepy.
on the thing. They can't demean his name like that.
But it was just that was the whole thing is when you transferred your Pokemon, you were actually feeding them to the grinder because you
Oh my
got
gosh.
candy in return. So I'm not just making that up. That was a
Poke jerky.
legit thing. Hey, that'd be a good thing you could start up. Side business.
Yeah.
There you go for your Mexican Japanese restaurant. Your first to go item.
Hold on, you
Poke
missed
jerky.
You missed the demographic.
Poke is
Mexican,
Hawaiian, though.
Japanese, Chinese. Remember?
Yes, because you like the lucky cat.
Poke is Hawaiian though, I think. Isn't it?
The Poke Bowls, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Pokemon.
Right.
You got Squirtle jerky,
Oh, jerky? Yeah, this is
Bulba jerky.
It's not appetizing.
Froakie jerky, jerkied frog legs,
Actually,
stuff like that. It does sound pretty
Yeah, it does.
good.
Cajun seasoning on there,
There you go.
lemon pepper.
Okay, when you make big, just remember me.
I will. I'll send you some of the proceedings.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, just like how if he names his business Techs-Mechs, he's got to send me royalties.
Definitely.
All right, anything else? We all good?
Tomorrow something appears on Crunchyroll.
Yes. By the time you guys have seen this, it will have already happened because we are recording this on the 27th of June, and on June 28th,
Infinity.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle releases onto Crunchyroll, both subbed and dubbed.
If you managed to wait it out this long.
I actually get to hear it the way I wanted to hear it originally.
Oh, you guys, yeah, you went to hear the. You went to the Japanese one, right?
Yeah, I went to the subbed, and I was thinking I was going to the dubbed, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen to it, the dubbed, and decide if I like which one I like best.
Yeah,
I think I'll rewatch it too.
Not hearing Bryce Papenbrook as an Osuke kind of threw us off at the beginning because that's the only time you heard him.
It's weird to me because I always heard the Japanese,
Okay.
but it's still an awesome show. I think I'll watch the movie again anyway.
Yeah. And as of 2 days ago of this recording, Avatar: The Legend of Aang has released as well.
And it looks great.
And, it looks pretty phenomenal. So if you have not watched it via
Paramount Plus.
The high seas.
via pirate, what we used to call Pirate Bay. If you haven't watched
The
it,
torrents.
downloaded or torrented, or through the many streams that people put on social media, you can go to Paramount Plus and watch it now.
I'm so sad. That would have been one of the few releases this year or within the 5 years that I would have happily paid money to the theater to go watch.
I
That would've been
guarantee you, if they put it in theaters, it would beat The Odyssey.
I said
I don't think it would beat Spider-Man, but it could definitely beat The Odyssey.
don't talk about my boy like that. Okay.
Let's see. Also, I believe it's at the end of October, Solo Leveling the movie comes out. So be on the lookout for updates on that as well. Any other anime news we need to cover? Any major highlights? No? Okay. Let us close in prayer. All right, Father God, we thank you for your word. We thank you for the ability to see you and see your face and your light in everything that's around us. God, I thank you for the many ways that we find strength, the many ways that we find boldness and bravery, the many ways that we come together as a people, as a church, as a fellowship. God, right now I pray that as we have talked about this anime that deals with strength and grief, Father God, for those out there in the world who are grieving, who are dealing with depression or anxiety, Father God, I pray that you wrap your arms around them, that you lift them up, that you show your light to them, or put somebody in their path, or maybe even this podcast in their wake, to help lighten their day, to help lighten their load, and show them that they are not alone. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us on Rebs Otaku Talk. Make sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook at Rebs Otaku Talkers and on X at Rebs Otaku Talk. We'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment, leave a review, and share your favorite God and anime moments with the community. Also, don't forget to check out RebsOtakuShop.com, grab some awesome merch, and also stay up to date with everything that's going on with the podcast. Until next time, keep your anime collection strong and your faith stronger. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
And fan debates. We love the art the Lord creates. From Studio Ghibli to Naruto, God speaks in ways you didn't know. Stories rise like rising sun. We break them down one by one. True, this ain't just hype, it's revelation. Anime with holy inspiration. Otaku life with transformation. Faith and fandom, no limitation. It's Ribs! Otaku talk! From JoJo's post to Spirit Lead, we laugh, reflect, and plant that seed. It's Ribs! Otaku talk! So hit that play, don't walk away. Let's geek and grow in Jesus' way. O-T-A-K-U, talking truth in all we do. Revs crew, rolling through. Faith meets fandom just for you.
Taku.
Had to throw one more in there.
I gotta get it in. Family.